This is something called rockabilly. If you're under the age of 30, look it up. It's the theme music of our sponsor, Feldman Chevrolet, their version of Rock Around the Clock. Did you know you can now shop practically around the clock for a whole new vehicle from the comfort of your couch? And joining us to explain how easy it is, Jay Feldman, President and CEO of our sponsor, the Feldman Automotive Group. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Jason. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, well, thank you for being on the show and for sponsoring the show. Feldman Chevrolet has been helping our frontline workers. How so?
Well, you know, we always give back to the community. It's been an important part of our business. We sell a lot of cars in Metro Detroit, and you know, we're fortunate enough to be in a position to give back. Recently, we did a really nice donation with area hospitals. Where one of the things we heard is that a lot of the patients, particularly the COVID patients, but almost all patients in the hospital, people, you know, women, they can't see their loved ones. People can't be in the hospital with them as an advocate or, you know, a visitor or whatever. So the hospitals reached out and mentioned that they needed tablets so that the patients could communicate with their family members. So we made a donation of tablets to two Detroit area hospitals, Beaumont and Providence Novi. And in addition, some Ohio hospitals where we also do business.
All right, so you partnered with none other than actor Mark Wahlberg to reach out to COVID patients at Beaumont and Providence hospitals, and he was deeply moved by the experience. We're going to show a clip right now.
I've had some of the most moving and inspiring experiences of my adult life, especially as a parent and a husband, meeting some amazing families there, meeting amazing men and women who have dedicated their lives to helping people, and now putting their own lives at risk to just continue to do what they do. It's really inspiring, and it actually also makes me, you know, look in the mirror and say, what should I be doing? There's something I should be doing more.
All right, so tell us more about the wonderful donation you and Mark Wahlberg made so patients can communicate with their loved ones.
Well, so Mark is a very charitable person. He's very connected to Beaumont Hospital. We have the Wahlbergers at 13 in Woodward, and because of that, we got to know the Beaumont staff. And Mark has spent a lot of time at the hospital visiting with, particularly with the children there. And when they reached out and asked about it, Mark, through his, you know, Mark Wahlberg Youth Foundation, made the donation of, originally it was 500 tablets, and then he called me and said, through a mutual friend, and said, hey, you know, they're looking for another 500, and so we ended up getting our hands on 600, and so you know, we were happy to do it, and it was a great gesture, and a lot of people were thrilled, and it you know, certainly helped a lot of families out.
Let's get to cars. What has your dealership done to help customers during this time?
So we, you know, service has been opened since this started. That was deemed an essential service in Michigan. So we, you know, we are offering pickup and delivery. We're advertising pickup and delivery. We're sanitizing cars. Our people are wearing protective equipment. We're cleaning the cars before we deliver them. You can certainly come into the dealership and drop off and pick up your car, but delivery is one difference that we're offering. Sales. We have remote and online sales. Customers are not permitted in the showroom, but they can come to the dealership. We can, you know, work with them outside. They can certainly call, you know, 1-800-NEW-CHEVY. They can look us up online at feldmanchevy.com. But we have a full staff ready and willing and able to help. We have 24-hour chat. So we've always been in the online business. Obviously, this is a much bigger focus. It's not. You know, we'd prefer to be completely open in Michigan, but under the circumstances, the governor has restricted to online and remote sales. But our staff is there every day, and we can communicate. We can deliver the car to your house, sign you up at your home, or meet somewhere at an office or whatever. So we're fully available to, you know, to sell a vehicle.
All right, so in theory, if I made that kind of loot, I could buy a Corvette online and have it delivered to my front door. Is that
absolutely right? It's that simple. Yeah, we would bring the paperwork and sign you up remotely.
Well, how does somebody shop your dealership online? Give us the website and social media.
So our web address is, you can either go to feldmanauto.com, or if you're shopping exclusively for Chevrolet, you can go to feldmanchevy.com. Or you can call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY, and or you can go on our website and do a virtual live chat with associates. But again, we're fully staffed, very easy. Certainly very accessible through Google. And again, you can call us direct, and we make it super simple. And we are delivering cars every day, so it's working out. So easy process.
All right. Well, as somebody whose last name is Carr, whose father worked at one of the big three, grandfather worked at one of the big three. My mom's dad worked at another dealership on Telegraph, and I've always had the fantasy of owning a car dealership, and that first brand new Corvette comes in, and it's like, okay, I'm taking that one.
Well, if you need a new Corvette, I can help you out.
I'm sure you can. So I understand that you and Mark Wahlberg own a car dealership in Columbus, a Chevy dealer. Will we be seeing a Wahlberg dealership in Detroit?
So, yeah, Mark and I bought the dealership in Columbus, Ohio, almost 2 years ago. And it's been a very successful store for us. We just bought the Buick GMC RV dealership across the street. So hopefully we'll be closing on that in June, May or June. In Detroit, we haven't really, we've looked around a little bit. We've talked to various manufacturers about different opportunities. It's entirely possible. Columbus was just an opportunity that came up. It wasn't that we were searching in Columbus specifically, but we are trying to build a footprint in Columbus. So we do have other acquisitions lined up in Columbus as well. But yeah, it's entirely possible. Mark is well known all over the world, and he's engaged in the dealership through social media. He's been to the store many times, and so hopefully he spends a lot of time in Detroit, as you know. So could be an opportunity there.
I'll be there to see it when it happens. All right, brother, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Feldman Chevrolet has convenient locations across Metro Detroit. Visit feldmanchevy.com or call 800-NEW-CHEVY. You can shop their virtual showrooms, and they have folks online ready to help you. Tati?
Thanks, Jason. I think I need a Corvette. All right, I'm in the house with